All right, so what is your opinion, Teddy, on hookups? We see that as a big culture thing in people in their 20s and 30s, and even some of the younger people, people that are younger than that. But in general, are you for or against hookups? Is it just if it happens, it happens? What's your
Yeah.
opinion on that?
You know, I don't think it's anything bad. It depends on like what a hookup is. To some people, a hookup is, less than what a hookup would be to other people.
Yeah.
But if it's just like, you're at a club and you're making out with someone, like, that's fine. Like, who cares? I mean, obviously, if there's, stuff that they don't tell you they have, obviously that's a problem. But, if it's just like a friendly thing, like friends with benefits, I'm a fan of those. But, like, it's just like, I hate when people get shamed for like hooking up with lots of people because people do it behind closed doors anyways.
But I feel like more so, and when I was in school, a couple of years back, I feel like it's more so of the girl that gets shamed for the hookup than the guy.
Totally.
So a guy can do the hookups and, even if the girl's ugly, hot, whatever it may be, they're going to get slapped 5. They're going to, give daps or whatever that may be and stuff like that. The girl is the one that gets shamed at the end of the night.
Yeah. It's a very, it's double standardy. Like here, at least, like if you're a frat guy and you get with like 5 girls in one night, you're like considered an amazing dude. And like if you're a girl that does it, it's like, oh, like she's for the streets. Like that's the new word. She's for the streets. That's what they use now.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I think they both need to get tested if they had sex with 5 people in one night. That's me. Okay.
I know, right? Like, but you do you.
So we go on to this, and online there's a lot of girls that I know that are in their 20s and 30s now, and we moved on from guys my age looking at porn and having sex with girls in general to girls that are in college or maybe a couple years out now having OnlyFans. That's the big new thing in town right now is, I guess if you can't have sex with a hot girl, you give her a couple of bucks and you see her naked. But whatever works for you. What do you think about OnlyFans as far as maybe girls that are on OnlyFans? We don't have to mention names.
Yeah.
But do you feel like
Instagram models are on OnlyFans? I know there's like lots of ways to use OnlyFans. Like I know some friends of mine that like do what I do, which is like just Instagram. They use their OnlyFans to post, never before seen pictures from their sets. Because like when you take a set of pictures, there's lots of pictures that are really good that just get lost. So I know people that just use OnlyFans to upload those pictures. And then there's girls that use it to do, more R-rated content, which is like okay too, like you do you. But I like the fact that it's like a subscription service. You subscribe to somebody and you pay a certain amount of money and you get to see their exclusive content. I definitely would not be opposed to making one when I can make money, but like not for now. But yeah, I like OnlyFans.
If you do an OnlyFans down the road, would you just do something like you said, with you have that kind of extra pictures that you didn't post and that you may post down the road, you may not, or would you go to maybe that more X-rated pictures? Not so much sex, but just
There's girls that do that too, which is like totally fine. I don't know many, but like there are girls that do that. I don't know. That's something to discuss with my manager, like just like to see like the type of content I would be making. Obviously it would be more exclusive pictures, they're worth money. It's like something exclusive for OnlyFans to see. But I don't know, like even with Instagram, like some pictures do get deleted because they're so risque, but they're not anything bad. Like
who's deleting them, you or Instagram?
Instagram has like really strict guidelines now, where even if like a slight thing is out of place, like it gets deleted. So I mean, I would post that like riskier, more like, you know, exciting content on there. I had this so amazing video up on Instagram that got taken down like 2 weeks ago. And I would post like stuff like that on OnlyFans, you know, because you don't want to get your Instagram page deleted, because as many pictures get reported or videos get reported, Instagram is like over it and they delete your page.
But do people just report your pictures to bust balls though, or does Instagram take it down for?
I never know, because
Okay.
I know there's people that just spend their hours going and reporting. I think Instagram took away that feature that more reports get taken down. I think it's like, if it violates, it will get taken down. So if you know you're posting like, you know, stuff that's not supposed to be on there and people report it, it will get taken down. But I think they took away that that feature that if like 500 people report the same picture, it'll get taken down, because there's bots now. There's tools that do that with like robots that just report your picture, like match report, and you pay a certain fee. So like, I think they took that feature down. But sometimes even like I think it was like last year, I posted a picture in a bikini in the beach and it got taken down for some random reason. It was like really, really random. It was like something not even to do with like X-rated content or anything, like nudity, nothing like that. It was like a very weird reason. So I don't know. I wish Instagram had like kind of a support service or like hotline, something that could help people understand why their content gets deleted.
But Twitter, you can do whatever you want pretty much.
No, you know, my
I've seen people post nude pictures on Twitter.
I've seen like videos of like like people like doing it.
Some hardcore stuff, yeah.
Profile picture got deleted last year, and I was like, sir, like what? Like I've seen it all on Twitter. I've seen it all, the GIFs, the videos.
Yeah.
So like I don't understand it either, but my stuff got deleted on Twitter too. So
I think people are busting your balls then, for the most part. So does the manager decides about the riskiness, because you know you do wear the thong pictures and
yeah,
you
like
know
that's within Instagram guidelines. Like you can do that.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay.
You can wear a G-string, like you can wear anything, as long as you don't see like the actual, like even like with transparency, sometimes they're very strict on that. I've had girls that I know that like post like wet t-shirts and that gets taken down too. But like if it's not, no underwear gets deleted, I know. Like if you're not wearing underwear like with a skirt or something, even if nothing's showing, it's very slim too. Like there's certain words you can't use on your captions.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Well, I see I see girls on it that, you know, you can see their tits through their shirt.
I know. And
but
it's a very like 50-50 thing, because I know girls that post all of that and never get deleted, and then I know girls that post it like once and they're taken down in like 2 seconds. So it's very inconsistent.
So Teddy, we're gonna move into the second phase of this as we're gonna getting closer toward ending this interview. Teddy Moutinho here on Fire Breathing Rob. Teddy, let's talk about this, and I want to get into this story, but I want to first start out with this. You do have Marcel. In the last video we did, we saw a little peek of him through the window when he was on last time. How old is Marcel, the cat? And also, why did you name him Marcel? Is that something in Portuguese, or is that just a name that you liked?
No, so Marcel, he just turned 1. June 16th. So he's, you know, still young. But his original name was supposed to be Karma if he was a girl. But he was a boy, and like we made a connection at the adoption center. So like I had to pick him, like it was him. So his original name was given to me, was given to him by one of my ex-roommates, and it was Kodak at first. But something crazy happened and like just not good, and we decided to change it to Marcel. He like he started listening to Marcel. We started off as a joke, just like calling him Marcel because it's just a human name. But he started listening to it because his adoption name was Michael. So I think he like attended to Marcel because his baby name was Michael. Yeah. And like at the adoption center, they would call him Michael. So yeah, we just named him Marcel because it's a human name. It's funny.
Did you adopt him in Tampa or in Kissimmee?
Yeah.
Or Tampa?
In Tampa at the Humane Society.
Can you speak about what these girls that you lived with did to Marcel while you were out with your friend, to the viewers that don't watch your channel or haven't found about you yet?
Yeah, so this whole situation happened because I wanted a cat because I was going through a really rough patch. My grandpa had just like, he was very sick and he was about to pass away. And I had a lot on my mind, so I wanted an emotional support animal because my anxiety was through the roof. So I adopted Marcel, and before adopting him, I was living with 3 other girls, and I asked them if it was okay to get a cat. They all agreed, everything was okay. I adopted him, and literally the next day, I left for, I think, 2 hours because the girls wanted to play with him. And I was living with...
Now, hold on, Teddy. How long did you have Marcel at the time?
1 day.
1 day?
1 day.
Oh, wow.
And I was living with absolute psychopaths that used to, do drugs daily. So, I mean, I don't know if they were on cocaine that day, but they do that a lot. But they were definitely drunk. And one of them decided to do a joke on me and play a prank and stuff him in a drawer full of clothes. Like, 3-month-old cat, 4-month-old cat in a drawer. He was like this big. And he already had like heart murmurs and like something in his ear, something like that. So we were already like doing the medication for him. And she stuffed him in a drawer and wouldn't let him out. And then the reasoning behind it was because she didn't like black cats because they brought bad luck, which was the reason why I bought Marcel, is because people have like that dumb mentality that black cats bring bad luck. And so, yeah, like after that incident, he started having like breathing problems. Like he literally couldn't breathe, and we had to take him to the vet at the Humane Society. They, helped him out. He was good to go in like a month. But it was so bad because I was seen as this villain because I called the cops because they wouldn't give me the cat back. So I had to call the cops. Campus safety wasn't downstairs. So I was like, you know what? I'm calling 911 because there's no way this cat's going to die.
So this was Tampa police, or this was Tampa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tampa police literally barged into my room. I was crying because she wouldn't tell me where he was. And she was playing mind games. When somebody's like, well, I know where he is, but like, you can't get him. Like, give the cat back, especially if you're like suffocating him. Like, like you don't have remorse for like little animals like that. That's like you're not good in the head. Like, so after that, they started bullying me like every day. Like one of their moms was crazy too, tried stopping me on the street, like yelling at me, crazy stuff. The police got involved again. And now I have a restraining order. No contact rule, like we can't communicate with each other, so that's good.
So Teddy, what happened to Marcel? I know you said he got better after that. Is he fully good now, I guess?
Yeah, so he because he was so small and he was at the bottom of the drawer, it was like a wooden drawer full with clothes, he couldn't get out. So I don't know if she like pushed him or something, but his like I have videos of him like not like he was like wheezing when he was like breathing. So when we took him to the vet, they were like, yeah, this is not like a virus or anything. Like something's wrong with his like breathing system passage, whatever. And I told them the story, and they're like, well, that makes sense because it's a 3-month-old cat. You can't just push him into like a bunch of clothes. So I don't know. He's fine now. He's strong, running. Like he's fine now. He's a king. But
what are the strangest DMs you've ever got?
Well, the cutting tongue one.
What's that?
What?
Oh, oh no. What is the strangest DM you've ever got? Or Twitter
The
DM, Instagram, whatever it may be.
guy that cut his tongue in half. That was weird.
Somebody cut their tongue
You
in
got
half?
that? Oh my god,
I didn't hear about that.
that was very awkward. But this guy, when I started off my YouTube career, like 2017 or 2018,
Yeah.
I had my Snapchat on public, so I would get snaps from everyone. And so I was in school, like in class in high school, and I was opening snaps, and like obviously I had to like be very sneaky with it because there's like obviously unwanted things.
Yeah.
Video, and this guy like he's like recording, and then he has like music playing in the background, and then he shows a picture of me, and then he just goes straight in there, cut his tongue in half, like
Oh my
like
God.
down the middle, not in two, but like down the middle. And I was like, no caption or anything. And I just didn't respond. I
What
didn't
the
know what to
fuck?
respond. Like, thank you? Like, what do you say? What do you say to them?
Whoa, that would scare the shit out of me.
It was scary. It was really scary because I was like, is that man okay? But at the same time, I didn't want to feed him to do more things. So, like, I did not respond. But I've gotten, like, cute little songs that people do for me and poems and obviously fan art. Like, I had this 6-year-old boy the other day send me a drawing of me, and it was clearly done by a 6-year-old, and I had to put it up on my story because I post all the fan arts and I always thank them. So
some of them are pretty good.
Yeah. Some of them are like, whoa, like some of them are insanely good.
Yeah.
But the little boy, like, he sent me it through email. I was like, oh my god, he's so cute. And he drew Marcel too. I was like, oh my god, I love this little boy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, there's like the cute part of it.
Is your body natural?
Yes, it's natural. For now, I really want to get work done, but for now.
Well, then that's the third question. In what work would you want to get done?
So, I would want to get. This is bad, but my lips, my lower lip is way bigger than my top lip. So
Are you talking about lip injections or what?
Yeah, lip injection, like the Kylie look, nothing major. And then I would not touch like my butt. I definitely because like that's gym related. I don't like how it looks when it's fake.
Right.
It looks good on some people, but I just personally I think it would ruin it. But I would get work done on my
Really?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to feel. I don't want to feel weird asking you this.
People comment this on my pictures all the time, and like I know you can tell, like one is bigger than the other. So I would. Like,
oh, I didn't even know. I thought they were big enough.
I know.
I mean, I feel weird saying that to you, but
no, they
you
are.
brought it up.
I don't know my left and right, but it's like this one is bigger than this one, so I would.
Is that just something that happens?
It happens to a lot of girls because this is the heart side, so there's more blood. I don't know. It's something weird like that, but yeah, like there's a procedure just to make them symmetrical, not like.
So not like implants or anything.
No, I wouldn't get like
huge. God, no.
No, I can't pull that off. No, but
okay.
I would do minor things.
All right, so it says, what's a better feature, your boobs or your butt, you feel?
I feel like my butt because I put a lot of work into that.
Yeah, working out, right.
Mix. Like I've seen people say that they like my boobs more, my butt more. So that's why I try to make my content as varied as possible. Like I know some people that like leg, like long leg, like pictures, but like I don't know. I personally like my butt more just because it's my doing.
Yeah.
Like,
What people
I do not have a butt at all.
Oh, wow.
when I was like,
Well, most Brazilians usually have, good butts.
yeah,
That's
I
what
mean,
I'm saying.
and most of it is like mom does have like a gorgeous like hourglass figure. I just don't have wide hips like her. Like she
Oh,
has like that nice little waist and to hip ratio. So I don't have the wide hips. So I need to train it to look bigger and like the hips look smaller. But like I feel like I'm doing a good job. If you compare me from like, I don't know, because I've been the same height since I was 9. Because
oh,
that's
wow.
when I got my period. So I've been 5'6" since I was 9. I was supposed to grow up to 6 foot.
Oh,
And I'm
wow.
supposed to be a stick, like literally like supermodel figure. But I wanted to bulk.
Giselle, you wanted to be like Giselle.
No, literally that's what was expected for me to keep growing until 6 foot. Can you imagine?
Well,
Like
she's in Tampa now. She's in
I
Tampa with
know
Tom.
because of Tom. I know. She's so close too. Like it is insane how close they are to me. And to
Oh,
the
you know
school.
where the school? I mean, they live near the school, rather?
They live in like this really nice like island kind of thing. It's called Davis Island.
Yeah.
And it's like on the water. It's surrounded by water, but there's like a bridge that connects it right to UT. So it's like right next door.
Because he was in one of the parks throwing the football
Yeah.
around. I don't know.
Yeah, it was Davis Island Park. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
So it's like right next to the water too. Like it's really nice.
Yeah, he's 42 and he looks like 20.
And she does too. Like she
Yeah.
looks so good. They're very good looking. Like
Yeah. Well, they both take care of themselves extremely well, so that's why.
they do.
All right, so let's talk with the last question on UT. Are there sugar babies at UT like a lot of these schools?
In UT, it's more, I don't know if there's like sugar babies. I know I've heard of cases, but I've heard even more of strippers at UT. Because
Oh, wow.
Tampa is known for having like a lot of strip clubs. So I know a few girls that like go to UT and are strippers
We're looking at all.
in the downtown area. Tampa is not the best place to be a stripper because it's like human trafficking. Like
Oh,
there's a
wow.
lot of that here. So I don't know.
Scary.
As long as you're being safe, that's fine.
Do you worry? I mean, I know you spoke about the story with being roofied at the club. Do you worry about shit like that happening to you?
That was a dodged bullet. That really was because Ybor City is like one of the most dangerous places ever. Like I could have easily gotten taken. But I don't know. I'm very like, I look very like sweet and like, but like if you approach me, I grew up in New York. Like I will pop you. I will literally pop you in the face and like break your jaw. Like don't, like literally if you come near me, I'm already like swing, like bye, like your face is gone. So like I guess growing up in New York gave me that gift.
See, now you're sounding more Brazilian, more Italian rather, Teddy, than Brazilian. So I'm Italian. You sound more like me talking like you want to fight than somebody that's Brazilian.
Because my mom's side of the family is Italian, like, you know, Ferrari, like.
Yeah, right,
so
right.
I do have it in me. I can throw hands. I really can. Always got the key in here. Pop your eye out. That's it. You're done.
No mace, just
No,
fists.
nothing. Just hands. Like, don't even. If people start walking really close to me, I will literally turn around and be like, excuse me, like, no, I'm not even shy when it comes to that. It's like, what? Like, what do you want? You know.
I appreciate the time. These are fun and people like it, so.
It is fun, it is.
But lastly, Teddy, can you tell people where they can find you? Instagram, Snap, Twitter, TikTok, all of it.
So my TikTok, my Twitter, and my Instagram are all Teddy Baracito. And then my Snapchat, because I did it when I was 13, is cutie pie with a Y-E 21. So that's my Snapchat.
And then you said,
and my YouTube is also Teddy Baracito.
And then you got the Halloween.
Yeah. So then I have
one.
I have 3 backups on Instagram. I have teddybaracito.fit, which is like my more fitness account, and for like outtakes. And then I have my makeup account, Halloween, which is Teddy Hallow Queen. And my Finsta, which is private, but I accept everyone. It's Titty Mountain Hoe. Titty, Tiddy. Not the other word, but like, yeah, Mountain Hoe.
All right, Teddy. Hey, thanks so much for your time. Definitely follow her. She's amazing for coming on twice, and we definitely will have her down the road again. And we'll keep it up. We got to keep building these people up that are, doing great things around this area. But thanks so much, Teddy.
Thank you.